Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Twitter GoPro X CHK daily weekly time frame. Twitter bulls, beautiful follow through. We knew the bulls were strong yesterday on the spike on volume. The close at the high of the day showing momentum into the close is always something to make note of, and it gave us the gap up. Obviously the market strength helping today, but the bulls were really set up for this move. And why it stood out so clearly was the last two times we were in this range, we saw immense profit taking. Not the case. Bulls were holding onto their shares tight. That's what the close at the high of the day tells us. And then we see that follow through. We did see some profit taking today, but after such a strong move the past 2 days, not really surprising. Upper Bollinger Band is support. We have to watch that level tomorrow, because if we lose it, we will be looking for some consolidation. There is a gap at 1866, but this puts the bulls in full control. Higher low and higher high. As soon as we broke the lower high pattern on this last bull move, we were anticipating a higher low to form, as it did. And now the bulls back in control. Key resistance, 1979. We got up to 1954 today, so we're approaching that level. Weekly time frame is trying to kick it into second gear here and get the bulls back in control. 100-week moving average, 1913, trying to become support. If we break 1979 and 1984, there is a lot of space to the upside here. That is an ideal scenario for the long-term bulls, and we could pretty easily see another solid 10% from that break. Because the only resistance I'm going to be looking at is psychological levels after 1984, 20, 21, 22, because we're looking all the way up at 25.25 in terms of the most significant price action. We could pick out some other levels, 21.10, 22.89, but really, when I see a chart set up like this with a space after a dump, that tells me it's easy for the bulls to get through those levels. GoPro on the daily time frame, finally showing up for the bulls with some market strength. A close over the middle Bollinger Band after 5 rejections in a row. And you can sense a little bit of sarcasm in my voice, because these bulls are pretty weak overall, but they have some short-term momentum, and the close at the high of the day, as I just said, does show that momentum. So we're looking at resistance. It's up at 826. The 50-day moving average resistance continues to drop at 829. Anything under 846 is just another lower high, and we're watching the weekly middle Bollinger Band resistance of 836. So all kinds of resistance levels still present, watching to see if we test and reject from them yet again, as we have month after month after month. But as of right now, short-term direction does favor the bulls, and we will see some resistances tested before the end of the week. X on the daily time frame, nice continuation for the bulls. We did break that 22.56 resistance, so here we are back again testing the 200-week moving average resistance. That level is 23.09, and we have to close above that to get this oversold bounce into second gear back for the bulls to be in control. So we did just form a higher low now, so we have our low, high of the initial bounce, higher low at 2067. Have to get that higher high by breaking 2330, and then there's some solid space to the upside. If we can turn this 200 week into support, we're going to be looking up at the next resistance level in the middle Bollinger Band in the upper 25s. So there is still potential for another wrong chart. There's a potential for another 10% to the upside, and after 2330, I'm looking at 2357 and 2431 before filling the gap back to the upside. So there is still potential here. I need that 200-week moving average as support to be confident in the bulls and their ability to follow through, and we'll see if they can get that in the next 2 trading days, certainly within striking distance. CHK, lower high set with a rejection from the middle Bollinger Band resistance. So we have our low, lower high compared to where we're coming from, higher low, lower high. So we're in a tightening range. The support is 442. The resistance is 485. And the bears are in control overall. Another rejection from exponential weekly resistance, keeping those bears in full control. And until this changes, bear is always the direction to be looking at on CHK. So that's what we've got heading into tomorrow. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow after the close. Have a great forever and ever.